Good day guys, Bing here. So today we're going to have a look at this one. Usually a diagram like this one, so we can use the displace element to create this. So this is a very simple example. I just did. So you can see we can. So this is actually. I used I used the displace element. So displacement. Anyway, and also I used parts as well. So you can see we have the floors, footings, and some structure as well, and then stud walls. So yeah, similar to this, right? So okay, so let me show you how to do this. Okay, so let's I'll just close this one. So first we're going to create a architecture project. So and yeah, we're not going to model this, but just show you example. Okay, so I'll use a timber stud brick veneer wall with some structure concrete slab on ground, and with footing to demonstrate how we can use displace element and also use parts to create something similar to this. Okay, so let's start. First I'll just create a wall. So we're going to use brick veneer. Okay, so maybe I'll just create it maybe a meter, right? So let's go to 3D view. So the majority of the modeling will be in using we're going to use 3D in this 3D view. Okay, so let's okay, so this is the wall, 1 meter, 1.2, and change the height. I'll just make it maybe 1.8 high. Okay, so this is a brick veneer wall. So if maybe change to we can't see the detail. Maybe I'll just do a section box so we can see that the layer of this wall, right? So let's just tick that. Okay, so and then we maybe just do a floor. So I just use a generic 150. Yeah, that's fine. So maybe I'll just change the material to concrete. Okay, so okay, and then I'll use a pick wall to pick the exterior face of the structure, the timber stud, and then I'll just draw roughly. Okay, and then this will be the floor. Okay, so finish. So now we have a floor, and I'll just do a slab edge. So I'll use the default slab edge, and we need a rebate here. So I'm going to offset this because we have this 110, 50. So in total it will be 160. So I'll just use horizontal offset, negative 160. And then again, we need to set down the wall. So I just go to the edit type, and then just turn on the preview. So change this one to section. So we can click on the modify, zoom in, click on this brick and unlock, and also the cavity as well. So unlock both. Okay, so both layer. And okay. So now we can have the option to set this down onto the footing. And also the material of this foot. So maybe I'll just go to the floor again. I'll just use this one, Control C, and then just go edit type, Control V. So we have the same material. So maybe I'll just try to join them, see if it doesn't work. Yeah, usually they should automatically, merge. So maybe I'll just delete it and do it again. So go to floor, slab edge, pick that edge. Yeah, so that's all. So yeah, change horizontal offset. So we have a floor, footing, wall. What else? Okay, so I think let's add some structure rebar. So I'm not a structure engineer. I don't really know exactly how to place the rebar properly, but I think I just had a try, so I had to test, and it looks like we have this area here. Oh, hang on, before that. So it looks like we need to tick this box to make the floor structure. And then we can go here, go area, I think, and then pick the floor, rebar shape. Yeah, I'm not very sure, so let's just go to the family folder. So I think it's here, structure, and I think S is the, can't really see, it's very small. S is a straight one, so let's try S. You're not really sure again. So maybe just cancel this one. So okay, so we can just do it. So I'll just maybe just type WF wireframe. So I just want to match the size of the floor. I'm not sure about the direction, so let's just finish this. Let's have a look in 3D view and maybe change to wireframe WF. So you can see this, there are rebars there. So the top and the bottom one, both. Okay, and also we can change the detail level, so you can see we have rebars in this floor. So now let's do the rebars in the footing. So for this one, I think we needed to go to a section view. So we already have this section view in here. So I'll just maybe use this one, but we need to move this up to cut this floor. Right, so and then go to this view. So we have this. So select this footing. So I think we can do rebar, and there are some options. So first, let's do maybe parallel to work plan. So yeah, so I think this one, but I think we need to have multiple. So yeah, maximum spacing. I think that before, I'm not sure about the spacing. For example, let's just put 200 there. So and then we can place. So it's actually placing multiple. Okay, and then we also need the other direction. So it's not sure which one. Parallel to cover. Yeah, maybe this one. And then you can see for this one we're going to use the same maximum spacing. So I'll just place here. Okay, so now let's have a look. Yeah, not really sure about this. Maybe you need to go down, go inside, or something like this. Now let's have a look in 3D view. So now we have this. Not sure about here. So let's assume let's just finish the rebar. So let's assume this is the structure we need for the footing and the floor. So now we're going to, what do we do next? We're going to okay, so we're going to break the wall, not break the wall, just so currently there are 3 layers, right? So 1, 2, 3. So we're going to use the tool, which is this one. So create parts. Okay, so you can select the wall and click on create parts. So this will turn. So you can see currently the view, the setting of this view is so here parts visibility, show parts, which means once we create once we create parts from the origin, which is the wall, and it will only show the parts. So you have the option to show origin, so which is the wall, or show both. Okay, so you can see overlapping, parts and the wall. So for now, we're going to use the show parts. Okay, so now with the parts, what we can do is we can use these displace elements. Okay, so and then we can just move them away. So for example, we can just select this one and click on this displace element, and then you can see these arrows. So we can just move this part, which is the brick. So it's 110 thick brick layer. So okay, so this, and also with this you can click on this path to add these lines. Okay, so you can see it will connect this part, this brick to the original location. Okay. And actually I'll quickly show you. So you can also select, so let's just reset this one so it will go back, right? You can also select multiple element. So for example, you can select 1, 2, 3, click on this displace elements, and then you can see, so these 3 layers will move together. So now you can add a path, add this path, and then you can also tab select one of them, so or 2 of them, so it's up to you. So you can tab select the element or the part inside of this kind of like a group, and then do displace elements again. So which means you can drag this back to here, and then with this, so you can, if you click on path again, so this will only connect this one to here. Okay, so you can see connect this one to here. So the difference between we do this and so if, yeah, let me show you actually. So let's just delete all the path. If I just reset this one and reset this one, if we do them individually, so for example, if I just do a displace element, displace element, displace element, the difference is, so when we do this one path, it will go back to the original one location. And if you do another one here, so you will see overlapping lines. So this, yeah, so this is the difference. But if you do these 3 layers as one displace element again, and then again inside of this one, and you do another one, so this path will stop at in the middle, not instead of go back to the very original location. Okay, so now with this, what should we do? maybe we just do them like individually, and then eventually we just have one line, so we don't worry about having another one here and here. Okay, so let's do this. So maybe I'll just delete this one for now, because we're going to maybe this should go back. So this is the structure the thing will start. I think we probably want them to be here, and also because the actual thing will start, yeah, it will be like framing. So like top, bottom, top hat, no all those like studs, right? Studs and noggins. So it won't be like this. So we're going to just add a little bit more detail to it. So and also this one, this is an air, so this is the gap between the brick and the studs. So now it's actually invisible. So maybe we can just get rid of it. So maybe just reset and select this part. We can just exclude parts. Okay, so just make it disappear. So you can see it's still there. You can select it and then just bring it back. But yeah, so but for this one, so we just want to hide it. So it's not EH. Yeah, it looks like you can EH, but you should do this one. Okay, so what's next? Okay, so do the brick. So we can actually make it a little bit more interesting, because we always say some detail, three-dimensional detail views, like isometric, and with the brick cut out. So we can do it very easily using the this is, let's tab select. Yeah, so tab select, so you can see this is parts, the menu of parts. So we can use divided parts. Okay, so and then we need to edit sketch, set work plan. So we're going to use the vertical plan. So I try to yeah, it looks like we need to pick here, so instead of here. Okay, so because this is the original location of this part. So and then we can just add some lines. So you can just roughly rotate to the elevation view, and then we can just add some shape, something like this, right? So in the finish, so now we have 2 instead of 1. So let's finish this one, and then you can see it become 2. Okay, so and then we can just, you can either do the displace element to move this away, or you can just let's just reset. You can also use the exclude part, so just make it disappear. Okay, so with this one, and then maybe we can just move it away. So if you want to see a little bit more here, right? So and then we can also add a path here. Okay, and also quickly, so currently the path, the line is quite what's the style? So you can change the style of this so line pattern of this path, right? So you can go to, I think you can go to object style under annotation object. I think it's called displacement something, displacement path. So for example, we can change the color of it, and we can change to different something like that. So different color, different pattern. Okay, so it's all up to you. So we have the brick, we have the gap. So how about we add some actual timber framing? So I would just use columns. So let's load some columns. So we go to structure framing. Structure column. I'll just use wood. Just pick any of these, and then we need to just edit type. Let's create one 45 by 90, 45 by 90, and okay. So it will be height, and the wall is 1800, right? So I'll just type 1800. I'll just place one here. So rotate space, and then so maybe I change the color as well. So currently it's a soft lumber, but its color is not quite right. So maybe I'll just use pine. Yeah, so that's fine. And then we can just try to align, or just use align. Oh, what's that? AL. Try to align to that, and maybe I'll just, yeah, that should be fine. So I'll just copy. We maybe a 50 offset, and I'll just array 450 spacing type 3. So we have 3 start, and then we also need a horizontal, right? So horizontal, we're going to use beam, and also go to structure framing. So this time structure framing. So previous is structure column. Okay, so structure framing, wood. I'll just pick just one, any of these, and then I'll just create a new one. So I'll just use 45 by 90 as well. So I think for the yeah, I think you can't remember 35 or 45, but yeah, that should be fine. And then I'll place onto the ground floor level, and I think it should need to be rotated by 45 degrees, but anyway, so let's just place one. Okay, so yeah, that's fine. So rotate it by 90 degrees, sorry, 90 degree. I'll use the left, yeah, so, and then maybe center, maybe use this one center, yeah, oh good. I'll use array to that vertical surface, and then we can just use the same material. I'll just go here, use the point with it here, and then maybe I'll just use extend, pick the edge of this floor, pick the edge of here, so right, and then maybe just I'll select the start at 45, so it sit on top of the, can't remember what we call this one. Anyway, so that's the frame, and then we need some noggin. Control C, I'll paste in same place, just put it at 1200 here, so then I'll just use extend, pick the vertical face of that start, and then also on this side as well, right? So, and then we can just copy this one to this side. We need to adjust this a little bit. Maybe I'll change this one from left to right, just to offset, right? So I think that should be good enough. Okay, so, and then just quickly extend, just align with, oh good. So, we might need another one there. So, but now we have this, we don't need this anymore. We can just exclude part. So, okay, maybe I'll just go to the, maybe go to the top views. Let's go to the top view. I'll just copy this one to here. Maybe just drag this back to here. Ooh, sorry. Maybe, yeah, it's safer to use extend. Oh, hang on, what's going on? Try to use the elevation. Try to use the vertical face of the floor to, yeah, so it's safer to do it this way. So maybe here as well. So it looks like we need another little one. So imagine this is just a view, a section box with a section box. So we need to have a little bit here, right? So extend vertical face of that floor. Yeah, so that's all. Okay, so now we have this start. Yeah, there'll be like wall wrap or sacking. So we can go back to the wall to add a layer. So for this one, I'm not really sure which. Maybe we can just, you know, add a, because I tried go down. I tried the membrane layer, but there's no thickness, so it won't be visible. So I would just add, pick one, and maybe, you know, like maybe 49, and give it a thickness to it. So let's finish. No longer. Should be fine. Let's just click OK. Finish. Now change back to parts. So yeah, so that's the you know, wall wrap, right? So now we can select it. Let's try to select it. Maybe I'll just type HI, isolate, and then we can also do the same thing, like a divide path. Oh, sorry, divide parts. Edit sketch. Let's go to elevation view. So again, so just, oh, hang on, set work plan. Yeah, pick the vertical work plan, and again just do something like this. See what? Yeah, okay, good. Finish. So type HR, and then we can just select that part and exclude it. So yeah, so that's looks like it's a little bit too thin, because we can see, actually we can see the line of, because it's too thin, this layer. So maybe we can change this one to original, maybe we can just adjust this a little bit, so at least, you know, make it thicker so we won't see the line behind. So change the parts. Yeah, I think that's better. So, and okay, yeah, if you want to, you can also use the displace element to move it a little bit away from that, right? Okay, then how about it will be the same. So the rebar, the footing. So let's do the footing and the footing rebars first. So we can select everything here. So this time, select everything here. So we can going to do displace element first, and then we just move this down. So we can add some path lines on here, right? And then again, so we can select, try to maybe just type WF2 so we can see the rebars. So try to tab, select the rebar, and also control select, and then use the displace elements again, and then just move it down. So, and then again, so you can add path. So from this rebar to the footing, so you can see it will stop at this footing instead of, you know, go all the way to the original location. So, okay, so and shade SD again. So maybe we should probably just leave the floor here, but we can probably select all the footing or rebars again to, you know, use display elements. So let's try maybe select this way and filter out the floor. Oh, actually, this is like structural area reinforcement. So it's like a beam assistant, like a beam system. So I try to untick this floor and see. Yeah, I think it should work. Okay, so this is visible. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe we can hide it like EH. Yeah, great. Change to SD again. So now you can see we have some floor rebar. Maybe add some path again. Here go. Yeah, doesn't work. Here. Okay. Here. Okay. So what's next? Oh, maybe we need some plasterboard internally. So again, we can just go to show original. Right? Select this wall. So maybe just make sure, because you don't want to change the location of the stud. So we're going to change the location line instead of wall center, because if you use wall center and then you add 10 mil, so this wall will move by like 5 mil. Okay, so the stud location will move. So change this one to core center to make sure the stud location stay the same. So we just need to add 10 mil plaster internally. Okay, so go edit type, edit, go here. So this is interior, right? Interior sides or insert. Where is it? Here. So go down all the way down to the bottom. Change this one to finish full. Change and then use the plasterboard. Okay, so I'll just use this gypsum wallboard, 10 mil. And that's all we need, and click OK and OK. So now we have 10 mil plasterboard internally. And again, so we change this one to show parts, so we have this, right? And then we can just, so very easily just use displace element and then drag it away, and then can use path, so to show. Okay, so this will be here. And if you want to, you can also, you know, cut, right? So it's very simple. Just tab, select, and then you can just divide the parts, and then set onto a vertical plane. So any of this will do. here, here, not this one, yeah, tab. And then maybe this time I'll just do a start ends arc, do a cut like this, finish. Oh hell, where is it? Oh, why is this? Should be fine. Okay, yeah, I think, yeah, so yeah, that's fine. Finish. Now we have two, and then we can just doesn't really make any sense. Maybe we don't need this. So okay, so and also if you want to remove restore hell, what's this? Not this one, sorry. Okay, so if you wanted to reverse back to one individual like part, you can just delete this. So type DE, or just press delete on your keyboard, and then Revit will tell you it will cause some parts to be deleted, and if you click on delete part elements, so it will bring back the original one. This is yeah, still parts, right? So original one. So yeah, so this is it. And how about we add some insulation as well? So yeah, I think we can just do model in place for insulation, I guess. So I just select structure framing, column IC, isolate by category, and then we can just use a model in place. For this one, what category should I use? Yeah, not sure. I'll just use generic model. So set work plane first. So I just pick a vertical face of any of this frame, and we can just do an extrusion. So very simple. Just go to elevation view. We can just add some rectangular shape, right? So maybe some here as well. If you want to, you can also add one here. So, and then it will be 90. So 90. Let's finish. Go to 3D view. Type HR. Sorry, -90. And then you just give it a material. So I'll just create a new material. Yeah, don't worry about the name. Maybe I'll just give it a color, slightly yellow, white color, pink, anyway, yellow. Yeah, that's all, and finish. So now we have some insulation. What else? So, and then finish this model in place. Okay, so we can still, so you can still create parts. So you can see this is model in place, right? So you can use create parts, and then they become individual. So for example, you can just, I don't want to show this one. I want to, move this one. So I can just use it. So it's very, very easy to work with, right? So it's very, very easy. And then the actual model is like, if you want to change back to the actual model, so you just need to, actually you just go to, so this is a 3D view with the displaced element. So if I create a new, if I duplicate, let me just try to duplicate this view. Yeah, so you can see if you duplicate view, it will go back to the original, location, like without any of the displaced element, right? So displacement. So you can also change this one to show original. So see, that's the original. So floor, footing, and all the rebars, the actual brick veneer wall with some model in place, and then those timber studs, noggins, right? So in the model in place. So everything's in the original location, but in this view, so everything's it's been separated, right? Okay, so I think this is it. So yeah, it will be very similar. So basically you model everything in the same location, just like how you're gonna build this you know, if it's a building, how you're going to build this, and then you can just select individual element and then use the displace element to, you know, to create this what do we call it, exploded isometric view. Okay, and then you can explain. You can even move to different level as well, right? So you can still go back. Oh, that's actually, you know, it should be sitting there. And also I noticed that there's also option for this, so doesn't really need to be straight line, and you can play with all these different settings. It's a bit confusing. Maybe just change it back, reset, and then it will go back to the original location. So I think this is it. Maybe I'll just get rid of this. Okay, so have a play. I believe it can be very helpful when you do explain your 3D model. So that's all for today. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.